So my name's Garrett and I'm teaching English and Geography. So, first impressions on first day, I always remember first of all coming through the really big gates and finding it really, really intimidating because there were so many students and the primary school that I attended was really, really small. So this was a huge leap, and I remember there was just a big line of teachers all along the corridor, and we were all ushered then up into the hall and we met our form tutors then, and so we'll take a walk up this way. So this is where we were all lined up on the very, very first day, and all our tutors came in and teachers, and the principal was standing right in the middle and he explained the rules of the new school and what was expected of everybody. I remember I came with 3 friends from the secondary school and we're feeling exactly the same way, so we're literally inseparable for the first 3 months. We literally huddled together walking through the whole corridors. So I suppose the next place I suppose we could head up to is the social area. So that's where we would all go on our lunch breaks. So will we head out this way? So up all in this area, this would have been the social area. So this is where we had all our lunch breaks. So we'd come here at 11 o'clock on big break and we'd just chill and relax here before the bell went to head to the rest of our classes. When I was here, all the pool tables, they were in here. So they don't know how lucky they are now. As I said, every morning we'd come in. If we didn't have homework done, we'd be scribbling away, trying to get it done before we went into class. And then the same after school, we'd come here and relax and hang out for a little bit. Is Catherine the cleaner?
Hello. Hello. I'm really scared from this. It's just a shame to me.
Do you have the keys? So we've actually 2 woodwork rooms. We have this one and then another one next door. A lot of this one students wouldn't really get into until they were in 5th and 6th year.
Do you remember what you did for your project?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely huge cabinet. I think it was the longest running woodwork project in the history of the school. It literally took forever. I was here every Wednesday after school, every day for months, trying to get the thing finished. So that would have been my bench there. So this is where all the painstaking work went on for a good 6.5 months, and all those extra Wednesdays after school. So that would have been my spot there. So will we head down then the direction towards my classrooms? Yeah. I'd say I've seen through maybe, I'm here 4 years, so I've seen through 4 6 class groups, so maybe around 60, 70, in around there, I think. When I started here, I would have been 21, so they would have been at a push 18, so not too far apart.
So did you find that difficult? Did you have any 6 years?
I had 6 years, yeah. So again, it felt really strange with such, as you say, a short age gap. One of the things that when I came back as a teacher, I didn't have a fixed classroom. So I was moving around from room to room to room, and I suppose every time I went into a classroom, I found myself standing at the top of the room, staring down at the desk going, how have you managed to go from that side to this side? But I think, yeah, that was really strange. I don't think they pushed me more than other students, but what I did find, looking back now, is they encourage a lot of competition between students. So it was almost a reverse psychology that we're trying to outdo each other, and by me trying to outdo him and him trying to outdo him, we're giving the teacher exactly what he and she wanted, which was the results on the page.
One particular class, and he's a teacher here at the moment, Gareth, Mr. Marr to the students. But Mr. Marr was here, and I still remember himself and a number of lads. They were challenging in a different way because it was one of the first group of lads that wanted to do extremely well.
I don't actually think it's hit me yet because we're coming to the business end of the year now, and the fact that I have all the third years and all the sixth years now for exams, I feel like I haven't even had a second to think about it. I don't think it'll really hit me until June when we're taking the stuff down and starting to pack away. That's when it'll really start to sink in. I'm excited, I suppose. I mean, change is as good as the next, I suppose, you know, and there would be no point going up to the new school trying to cling on to it was done this way, it should be done that way, you know. I think we just need to go up to the new school with open arms, open mind, and just embrace it for what it is and throw ourselves into it and hope for the best. It's going to be so scary. I can't even bring myself to think. I suppose I'll be reflecting on my time as a student, and then especially this year being based in this room for the whole year, it's going to be intense, but I suppose I'll remember more of the good than the bad, and that's all we can do. And I suppose it is a little bit symbolic of what's coming down, I suppose, along with the amalgamation, but again, I'm sure in the new school, the memories will be taken up and the rest will just be kind of paved over and forgotten about as much as I can.
Well, do you think that's a good thing to forget?
Probably not. Forgetting this side of things, maybe. Okay, and I suppose the main focus is just going to be on the good memories that when the school was fully operational with all the rooms and busy students, big numbers, we will try and hang on to those memories more so than standing in empty classrooms. I think the worst nightmare would be to see it knocked down. I hope that doesn't happen, but again, everything's up in the air at the minute, I'm not too sure. It would be really sad because it really would feel like that is the end of an era and memories and stuff like that, so hopefully not.
Stop.
Hey.
So.
Mr. Mayor!